Um, Good afternoon, Jetty. It's 3:52 p.m. and it's a Friday afternoon, and we've just finished Spirit Week, so that was super fun. I love Spirit Week. And we posted a video, I guess it was last Saturday, and we got feedback on it from Miss Hazel, who obviously communicated with you somehow. And she said that the thing that you were most confused about was keeping up with all of us, which admittedly, there's a lot of people, and I completely understand that because I'm one of the newer members to that group of friends, and I completely understand not knowing everyone. So we decided to do these introduction videos, and basically the rule is that you can't edit anything, and we have to answer 50 questions and just see how it goes. So here is my introducing me video, and please ignore the bags under my eyes as I have had an extraordinarily long week. Okay, so my full name is Regan Arabella Hewitt, and I do not have a nickname as of right now, and I've never had a nickname, so there's that. I'm 17 years old, and I have a sister and a brother. I do not play any sports. I'm not the athletic kind. Hobby-wise, I don't really have any hobbies. I watch a lot of TV. Listen to a lot of music, read a lot of books, write a lot. Activity-wise, I do mock trial, Model UN, youth and government, theater. I tutor for French, and I tutor like English, kind of grammatical stuff. I babysit. That's really a job, not an activity. It's not like a hobby, but whatever. My favorite color is blue. My favorite food is spaghetti and meatballs. My mom's spaghetti meatballs, to be specific, not just like anyone's. My favorite dessert would probably have to be s'mores. I love s'mores. I could eat them all the time. My favorite book or book series that's so hard. I suppose it would have to be Harry Potter, just because of how dedicated I am to that series and how long it took me, to read. Like, it didn't take me like a long time, but it's just a long process to read all those books, and I love them. But I also really like, Anne of Green Gables. The Book Thief was a phenomenal book. Please read that if you have not. I'm trying to think what else. Yeah, I guess Harry Potter. My favorite movie, oh god. I love all movies really, but if I had to pick, like, you're on a desert island for a month and you can only have one movie sort of scenario, I would definitely pick A Little Romance. I think it's a phenomenal film. No one else likes it, so there's that, but I love it. A Little Romance is great. My favorite subject in school is definitely English. Definitely English. My favorite song is American Pie by Don McLean. Yes, it is an old song, but I love it. My favorite band is the Beatles. I can sort of play piano. I dabble in piano, I think would be the right word there. I can read music, but I'm not going to be able to like sit down and play you something. When I grow up, I would love to be an author. Is that a job? I'd love to be an author, but in reality, I think I'll more likely become a journalist. That seems to be where the career path is taking me so far. Right now, the country I'd like to most visit is Greece, despite the economic hard times they've been having. I think, from what I've seen, of course, of pictures, it looks like absolutely beautiful, and I'd love to go there. One object that makes me happy would be my iPod. I'm overly attached to my iPod. My greatest fear, it would probably either be like heights. I'm really scared of heights, or like loss. I don't like when I am like friends with a person and then we slowly sort of fade away from each other. I don't like that. I'd rather be angry with them and not be friends with them anymore, and then just sort of have that awkward, like, we're not friends anymore now sort of stage, which I hate a lot. Sorry, I have to scroll down the list. My most irrational fear would definitely be, I have this fear of trash cans that have like the push lids. I have this fear that one day when I push the lid in to like put my trash in, someone will reach out and grab my hand like this, and that just terrifies me. It's completely rational because I can't, there's not like a next picture in that scenario. It's just they grab my hand and I can't move, and that scares me beyond anything, but there's no idea. My favorite joke is, what do you call a wandering nun? A Roman Catholic. So there's that. My most embarrassing moment, God, I have so many embarrassing moments that I don't even get embarrassed anymore. My life is an embarrassing moment. Yeah, and if I have a truly embarrassing moment, I kind of forget about it. I just sort of cover it up, and I'm like, it didn't really happen. I'm trying to think, though. I mean, I've done, like, embarrassing. I've fallen flat on my face in front of people. I've ripped my pants. I've worn black bras under white shirts. That sort of, just sort of everyday sort of little embarrassing quirks and things. I think overall, I'm pretty not very embarrassed about things. I can't think, I know there will be one later, like while I'm lying in bed tonight thinking about this, that'll just pop up in my head and I'll be like, oh, that was so embarrassing, but I can't really think of any right now. Because I really do think that you should be able to laugh at yourself, and so most of my embarrassing stories have just turned into funny ones, so I don't think of them as embarrassing anymore. Yeah. Sorry, I don't really have one. My oldest friend that I still keep in contact with today would be my friend Emma. We've been best friends since we were 4 years old, which is like 13 years of being best friends, and I still text her like 3 or 4 times a week. I think I'm very introverted in the world at large, but I'm very extroverted when it comes to people I know. I'm quite loud, and I'm kind of a know-it-all, so if I know you, I will definitely be extroverted. The best prank I've ever pulled, I've never really pulled a big prank off. We did, I was a kid who always, was running around with the whoopee cushion trying to trick my uncles into sitting on it, and that sort of thing. But I think the best prank that I've ever consecutively pulled off, continuously, is on April Fool's Day, I will switch cereals. So you take like the bag of Lucky Charms out of the Lucky Charms box, and you put that bag of Lucky Charms into the Special K box, and you put the bag of Special K into the Lucky Charms box, and then people get all confused about what cereal it is. It's best if you do it to all the cereal in your house, because then they can't ever get any cereal that they understand, but I think that's a pretty good one, and people always fall for it, and it cracks me up. It's not that good of a prank, but I like it. My last birthday party was, let's see, I didn't have one for 17. For 16, we went bowling, and then we came back to my house and we had cake, and we watched Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2 because it came out on the day of my birthday party. If I could learn one language that I cannot already speak, it would probably be Italian, or maybe like Klingon. Klingon's kind of nerdy, but Klingon. But yeah, Italian. Because I can speak a little French, I can speak a little Spanish. I know a lot of cuss words in German, which is not very helpful German, or maybe it is. I don't know. I've never been to Germany. But I'd love to be able to speak a little more Italian. I would definitely choose the ocean over the beach in terms of like water over sand. That would definitely be me. I think I succumb more to wanderlust than homesickness, because I moved a lot as a kid, and so for me it's very easy to put down roots sort of anywhere. If you find something that you truly love about a city, you can become attached to that city in a matter of moments. So for me it's very wanderlusty. I want to see new places and I want to meet new people, and that's a thing for me. What Disney character am I? Oh gosh. Sorry, I'm wiping my nose a lot. I think I'm getting sick. Disney character. I'm probably Belle, just in the sense that I have brown hair and I wear blue a lot and I read books all the time. But I don't think I'm anything personality-wise like Belle in that sense. I guess it depends on whether we're going physical or mental traits here. But probably Belle. She wasn't my favorite princess growing up, but probably Belle. My favorite princess was Jasmine from Aladdin. But I always felt this kinship with Belle because of her love of books, and so there was that. I have to save one object from a fire. Oh, not a person, an object. Okay. Um, what one object do I save? I would save my iPod. Obviously, I'm very attached to that. I cannot stand the sound of styrofoam rubbing together. When you have like two pieces of styrofoam rubbing together is the most irritating thing in the world to me. I can't take it. I hate it. It's so bad. It makes me cringe. Like some people, it makes my teeth hurt. That sort of cringing, it's awful. I hate it. What else? God, this is a long video. It's like 10 minutes. Cookie dough, definitely, over brownie batter. The most played song on my iPod. Oh gosh. Alright, hold on. I'm going to answer some other questions. My favorite smell would be the smell of campfire. Oh, which is like, that fiery, smoky smell. My favorite song would be... Oh no, I'm sorry. My favorite sound. My favorite sound would be the sound of ocean waves. Oh, the number one played song on my iTunes is Gold Rush by Ed Sheeran, which is one of my favorite songs ever. Love that song. My least favorite place I've ever visited was London, because I was there for such a short amount of time and I was so jet lagged and I didn't get to see and experience London how I think I want to see and experience London. So I'm not writing it off the list, but it definitely was like, it wasn't like a great experience for me. If I was a character from a book, who would I be? What character am I if I was going to be a fictional character? Well, once again, I'm going to pick Hermione for her love of books and just knowledge. I feel like Hermione is a really great female literary character to aspire to be in that sense. And I feel like I relate to her a lot because of that. What celebrity do I want to date? Niall Horan from One Direction. Yeah. Celebrity I want to be best friends with? Either Emma Stone or Jennifer Lawrence. Seem like they have a really good time with everything, and I think they'd be fun people to hang out with. My first memory is of my sister's birth, like not like of her being birthed, but the day her birthday, February 12th, 1998. And I'm in the hospital parking lot with my grandparents, and it's really weird memory for me because everyone's just cut off at the knees because of how tall I was, and like everyone's just cut off at the knees. But I'm holding like a bouquet of flowers, I think for my mom or something, and yeah, that's my first memory. The best part of waking up is going back to sleep. I love when you wake up and you think it's got to be like 8 o'clock in the morning and you're late for school or something, and it's only like 4 in the morning and you're like, yes, 3 more hours of sleep, woohoo! That's the best thing. My first crush's name was Brooks. He was pretty cool. I knew him in kindergarten. It was pretty cool. He gave me a ring once. It was pretty awesome. I regret buying clothes a lot. Like, I'll buy clothes and I'll be like, oh, this looks really good on me in the store, and then I'll get it home and I'm like, I don't like this at all. Like, I totally do not think this one through. I don't like this. So there's that. I would consider myself a coward. I'm not a brave person at all. I am such a coward, and it's bad. I need to work on that. If I could drive any car, I would definitely drive the Mystery Machine, if that wasn't such a sketchy car to drive in the real world, because I love the Mystery Machine. I would totally, or like Herbie the Love Bug, I would drive any sort of car like that. You cannot drive the Mystery Machine in today's world, though, because people look at you weird. If I could have any superpower, I would like the power to read minds just all the time. I would love to know what people were thinking. Yeah. If I won the lottery, I mean, humanitarianly, I should probably like help end world hunger, or donate a bunch to charity or something really good and benefactoring other people. But selfishly, I'd probably like buy myself like an apartment by the sea, or like a beach house or something. That sort of thing. And then question number 50, last question, here we go, is name your favorite John Green book. And mine would be An Abundance of Catherines. That's my favorite John Green book. It's my favorite John Green book because it's the first one I ever read. And it was the first one that ever got me introduced to the Nerdfighter community, which is a really nice place to be. So, yeah. Jody, those are my answers to those 50 questions, and I hope that you get to know me a little bit better now, which would be nice. And goodbye, Jody.